long pause as well before the first bell does go and sound. Battelo against Huck then, and away we go. And a fair bit of noise from Marco Huck's fans, and there are a few of them here. And you can hear already in fine voice. Huck with the gold shorts with the black trim, and the silver with the white trim sported by Battelo. And as I said, a replacement, and a rather late replacement as well, for Vadim Safonov, as former sparring partner of Huck. And okay, we don't know, Richie, how much sparring they did, but I wonder if that gives either man a slight advantage.
Well, you just said it probably gives both of them advantages. They certainly know each other, they've sparred. Huck will obviously he's the overwhelming favourite here, no question. But Battelo, you know, it's his chance, his opportunity. He's an unbeaten fighter. Doesn't travel much though. This is only his second fight outside Belgium. It's a big stage, and a fighter like this, he either rises to the challenge, or believe you me, it'll be too much for him.
It's a bit of a step up in class, but I would imagine it's the sort of fight he would have wanted when he went to Berlin to start sparring and training at that match-smelling gym. No point sparring with the big boys if you don't want to take them on in the ring as well. Lone voice in the crowd, getting a few laughs and a round of applause. Cagey start, I think, this by both fighters. Slightly different to the cruiserweight tear-up we had in the first round of our last fight.
Battelo's doing the right thing, keeping the guard nice and high, working behind his jab. Huck himself, he's just weighing up his opponent, keeping the guard high. But not a lot coming from Huck at this stage. You've got to remember, Battelo, he starts quite quick, and he's got 11 wins inside the first 3 rounds. But again, like I said, it's the quality of opposition that's the key.
Yeah, and it was the one time that Huck stepped up to World Championship class that he found it a bit too much. Defeat against Steve Cunningham, but the only one on his record, as he then lands a good clubbing left hook there, slightly towards the back of the head, but enough power behind it to spin Battelo round. Not afraid, I don't think, just to pick off his punches wherever his opponent may be, Huck. He doesn't care if he lands a few dubious blows. There's one thing in mind, that's just to get the job done. A few deep breaths. I hope they're coming from Uli Wegner or Marco Huck, to be honest. As the trainer clambers down the steps.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been coming from Huck. He didn't hardly throw anything in that first round.
Voted Trainer of the Year in Germany was Uli Wegner. The German boxing magazine presented with a little memento this evening. Battelo has come out the aggressor in this second round. Good shot to the body from Huck with the right hand. Might just have to mix things up a little bit this evening. Been a busy man in the build-up to this fight, Marco Huck. He was seen on a Berlin icebreaker at the start of the week, and then a few days ago went to the pasta factory in Riesa, very famous factory, and was cooking a few special dishes with the chefs. He has been out and about, getting his name in the papers and the headlines. He says he quite likes it, takes his mind off the boxing a little bit.
talking about food, he wants to spice his performance up a little bit here because not doing a lot, Huck. He's just waiting too long, and that's actually encouraging Battelo. I mean, Battelo's very, very, very basic, isn't he? Just straight punches, not a lot of movement. Works a lot behind the double jab, and that's a little bit better from Huck.
And you can see the minute he comes forward as well, Battelo very quick to retreat. He's not going to stand there, I think, and go toe-to-toe with him too often. Decent left hook. Just turns Battelo around a little bit. He's not exactly expanding a huge amount of energy at the moment, the champion. Just feeling his way, isn't he, in these opening couple of rounds. And therefore a very dangerous opponent, and I'm sure we've seen a huge amount of that so far. He's slightly higher in the European rankings than the intended original opponent, Safanov. Yeah, just sneaks a little over the top right there, and Huck using a bit of wrestling to prize his man away. He shoved him to the side.
Well, that was a better right hand from Battelo. Certainly sprung Huck into some sort of action there. Yeah, it wasn't a bad shot from Battelo. Caught Huck over the top with the right hand. Huck came back a little bit wild. But let's hope that fires him into some action now.
Yeah, a little short jabbing left there. Just stung Battelo a bit. Huck countering. Oh, once again, Battelo going in with a big right, and he's like a coiled spring, isn't he? A caged tiger is Marco Huck. Once he gets going, there's this huge flurry of punches. Half of them don't land, half of them nowhere near the intended target.
And obviously from the sparring, Battelo knows the power of Huck, and every time then that Huck's trying to unleash heavier shots, he's either holding or he's on his bike. Look, he's in trouble again here.
He is
back on the ropes. Bad position to be in.
Look at the legs as well. He's trying to stabilise himself, but his legs spread far apart, and he's going to get no power. And then he punches coming back at Huck again. That's better with a good straight left. But Huck, he's like a child with a box of fireworks, and he doesn't want to let one off at a time. He wants the whole box to go bang in about 10 seconds.
Good straight jab as well from Huck there. It was a good shot.
Battelo using his jab. That's better from Battelo.
The difference here, though, Crofty, is for me that Battelo doesn't look like he's got the power really to trouble Huck. Whereas Huck, when he explodes with his shots, you know, he definitely has got the power. He's coming through now. That's a good right hand. Again, he's in trouble here, Battelo,
and he's trying to run away. Just trying to retreat. Oh, throws the big right uppercut, but then takes one himself, Battelo. And in trying to be offensively minded, he might just have cost himself the chance here. Staggers to his feet, doesn't look too composed, I have to admit. And Huck now going in. Oh, lovely left hook, and another one, and the referee's going to stop this. And it's no surprise that the explosion came, and it was deadly. From that man there, Marco Huck, who once he goes into action, there is little to stop him. It's not pretty, but it's very, very effective.
Yeah, good finish. I think it was the right hand that started the ball rolling, and then I thought the referee there did the right thing. He got caught with another big left hook, and certainly Battelo was in trouble, and I think the referee saved him from taking a couple of more big shots there. So good intervention again by the referee, but the hook, he didn't let his man off the hook. Didn't let his man off the hook, did he? That had to come, didn't it? But yeah, good finish.
Hook collided sync.